Be very careful. I'm the cow. Is anyone coming? Look both ways.
I really didn't know too much when I first got there. They just told me he was beaten really bad, and they suspected it was my ex-boyfriend who was watching him. He had suffered a fractured skull, a lacerated liver. He had a few fractured ribs. He had bruises all over his body. He had severe swelling of the brain. He had a lot going on. He got frustrated with Cornell. He was crying, and he first threw him in his baby bed. And I believe that's what fractured his skull. And he admitted to shaking him for more than 2 minutes. Cornell had a handprint on his face, so he admitted to holding him down in his baby bed. I mean, a lot of stuff he didn't say. He just admitted to a little bit of the damage. But he was pretty bad off. They didn't think he was going to make it out of the hospital. His long-term effects, he will have a G-tube until he's able to eat again. He has a shunt that drains fluid off his brain, and that's something he'll have for life. He has to start walking all over again, talking, remembering people, faces, places, and things. I felt anger, I felt sadness, I blame myself. I kind of went through all the emotions there is. But if Cornell could understand me right now, I would tell him I'm sorry that he had to go through this. I would tell him I love him, and I will protect him with all my everything. Right now, I would never let no one hurt him, and I will always love him.
He admitted to dropping her into her crib at approximately 3 foot high. He admitted to slamming her on the floor. Pretty much shaking her, holding her up and shaking her. Pretty much treating her as if she was a baby doll. He came to the hospital. He acted like nothing was wrong, like he didn't do anything, knowing what he did. He put his arm around me and told me that he loved me and that he didn't know what happened, when all along he knew what happened. That was probably the most painful thing after knowing what had happened, is knowing that he had the nerve to come to the hospital and pretend like nothing was going to happen, like he was just going to get by with it. I think about now, if she was still here, what she would be like, how would her personality be. Because I have a nephew that's 3 months younger than her, so I see him grow up, and it's like I picture her too. They have told me that things will get better. No, it don't. It does not get better. Carly went to the hospital on Sunday, and on Tuesday morning, I knew that I was never going to have Carly again. She was either going to pass away or she was going to be at the vegetable state the rest of her life. And I knew that I did not want her to be at the vegetable state. I wasn't going to keep her for my own selfishness. Therefore, I did decide to donate her organs. I didn't want any other kid out there to suffer because they don't have a heart. Because of that, a little boy is able to run, laugh, play, and enjoy life. And therefore, to me, Carly's not gone. Carly's still there. She might not be here physically, but her heart is so living in another little boy. I think she would be very proud of me for making that decision.